Yeah, tough game. I'll give St. John's a ton of credit. They were fired up. Thought I got started off a little sluggish. Having such little rest in between games, I think puts that team at a major disadvantage. I think the 5-4 game should be the first game. They're sitting home not playing. They should probably play the first game, and the 8-9-1 game should probably be the second game. The NBA team, in the NBA, you're not allowed to play in less than 24 hours rest. But it is what it is. I thought our guys battled and fought. St. John's, they're in a good place. Since our game here, January 3rd, they really doubled down on defense and rebounding and the paint. Playing the three bigs. They're playing three bigs. They're dominating the possession game, and it's looked like a trend around college basketball. If you look at the best team, the Arizonas, the Floridas, the Houstons, they're doubling down on playing big.
All right, let's go to questions, Kevin.
For the players.
Steph, maybe you can reflect on your season as a whole here at Providence. What do you take out of it?
I think there's been a lot of ups and downs, and I think we just think we had a talent, but we never couldn't put it together. And I mean, yeah, that's about it.
Right here in the middle.
Kim, you guys got off to a slow start yesterday against Butler and then today against St. John's. Were there some commonalities there other than the fatigue on the short turnaround?
Different. Butler, they were just getting right to the front of the rim. St. John's, we talk about first possession box outs. I think they got 4 shots the first possession of the game. And if you're not gonna defensive rebound, you don't have a chance. It's what they do. They force you to turn it over and they offensive rebound. And it's like, truthfully, a very simple game plan if you can just do it. When we went on the run to win here, it's the only thing we did. We defensive rebounded and we scored in transition.
Right here in front, Frank.
Kim, you assembled a team this year that coming into the season was very highly regarded. Have you been able to put a finger on why this team wasn't able to produce more wins?
Yeah, we, I'd say, we didn't finish some games that, we had plenty of opportunity to finish, and they're etched in my brain forever. Virginia Tech, home Connecticut, home Georgetown, at Marquette, games right there, and I'd say we ended up being a younger team than we anticipated. We didn't know the role Stephen Vox would be. We knew he'd be a rotational player. We knew Jameer Jones would be a rotational player. Osmond, probably even back to his freshman year, we didn't think Osmond Arunse would be a starting center in the Big East as a freshman. Ryan Meal is a sophomore. We ended up younger than we thought we'd be, and that's youth. That's youth. These guys will grow older and become really good players.
Right there in the middle.
Yeah, questions for Coach. There's a lot of positives to take away from this loss. Obviously, you guys played really great against 2 great opponents. And what was kind of the clear message for you as a coach for these young guys still going into their senior, junior years, and even guys graduating? What was kind of the clear message for you guys after a tough loss to keep their heads up and continue the basketball career?
Yeah, I'm not a very emotional person. I don't want anyone's sympathy. Like, I don't like anyone's pity. Like, don't text me nothing sad. I hope you're okay. Keep your head. I'm not that guy. I'm like, kick me while I'm down. I'll get up. I've never been more proud standing in the locker room than I was after this season. Because, when I look at Jalen Sellers and his improvement and growth throughout the season, Stephen Vox's growth and improvement throughout the season, and all the different, being able to coach them hard, and Ryan Mila and Jameer and Oswin and Neil. I go down the entire roster thinking about guys. You know, I couldn't be more proud to be their coach. And as a young coach, you know, figuring it out in a league with Wales, Giants, college basketball royalty, you know, I'm figuring it out. I didn't get to figure it out in the Northeast Conference, you know. And I'm just so proud of those guys and their resolve. And in this era, through all the BS they got to hear throughout the day and the impact that has, I told them, I've been in that locker room a lot. In NCAA tournaments, in the NIT, and conference tournaments, I never have been more proud of a group after a season.
Last question, all the way in the back.
Coach, I know this was your sixth Big East tournament and our sixth Big East tournament game, and I know that is a skill set that needs to be developed playing in a tournament setting. Can you speak on kind of that learning curve that it takes time to develop playing in such a difficult, like with back-to-backs and everything that goes on with that?
Yeah, we've had pretty good success in this building. I love playing in this building. We have a lot of good memories in here. Again, it comes with growth. It comes with growth and maturity. You know, you got to go through it. And I'm really, you know, excited to continue to watch these guys grow in their careers, and you know, really excited to see what's next.
Providence, thank you.